Hello, and welcome to the sign up video for the independentmusicmall.com. So we're going to run you through a quick sign up here. As you can see up top, I have my email already open and waiting. I recommend you do that and use an email that is a Gmail, a Hotmail, one you can't forget or can't lose. That's important because once you got your email on the site, that's how you get your money out. And it's very difficult to change, and it costs a little bit to change that. So yeah, you definitely want to use an email that you'll never lose and you'll never forget, because we have extra security on here. So your email, you don't have to worry too much about it. Okay. Now there's multiple ways to sign up to IMM. Now, if somebody's given you a card with a code on it, you sign up with that member. When you get to the payment page, you can fill that code in there, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you clicked on a link, you want to sign up with that link. You don't want to log off the site and come back on the site go back to that link and click on it to come back to the site, because that member that introduced you to IMM deserves their commission. Okay, you got the Join IMM here, or you can go straight to our video channel there and watch all our videos before you join. Just take a really good going over the site before you go and join. There's all the videos, all the dashboard videos, everything. Just click on playlist if you want, and that'll give you all the dashboard videos and sort things out for you. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to join IMM. Click off the YouTube channel, and we're just going to go ahead and join. Now, if you join IMM without using a link or that, it'll automatically sign you up with another member. So we're just going to go to join IMM. Oh, I can't join because I'm logged in. I forgot I was still logged in. So you can't join when you're logged in because you're already a member. Okay, there we go. So here we go. Let's try this again. Click on Join IMM, and there's your registration page. Okay, over here is some videos you can watch, some links, and they'll take you, a couple of them will take you straight to the video channel. The other two will play the video. Okay, let's go here. And to register on IMM, you have to register to buy music on IMM. Reason being is we need to give you a music file, so it can get so you can, when you buy music, that music goes into your music file and you download your music from there. So you need to register, even though you're a free member. When you get to memberships, I'll show you that you can select a free member, but you need to register to be able to buy music. You can cruise IMM, search out bands, and do all you want absolutely free. And you can also buy music free, but you do have, without registering rather, but you do have to register to be able to buy music. Okay, now let's sign up here. We'll just start off with test, because that's what we're doing. We'll just go TEST as names. Date of birth, you have to get the year and the month first. Select those because the site, we'll just go to year 2000, and May 17th we'll use as a birth date, because as you see, when you select the date, it formats. If you select the date first, it'll just format with today's year. So you want to select your year, month first, then day. Gender, male, female, other, self-explanatory. Email, we have a test email already ready. EST email, test email 1 at independentmusicmall.com. A little difficult typing without hitting the camera here. Now we like I said, you want to get an email that is, see, this is a URL email. It belongs to the site, but you don't want to use one like that. You want to use a major email server if you can. Like again, one you can't forget, one you can't lose. Okay, now we'll go down to region. There's a region map here, the little I, that's what that button is. It'll tell you what region your country's in. There's the 12 regions that we use. And if that's too small to see, just right click on it. Click on open image in another browser, and there up there is the other browser window. Click on it, and there's your big map, and you can see how we designate regions. Okay, so we'll just click that off, and we'll click that off, and we'll go back and we'll pick our region, which is North American because I'm in Canada. And we'll select a country, Canada. Where are you? There I am, right under Cameroon. And just give it a second to format its state, its provinces. Ontario, hometown of city. Okay, I'm going to select Hamilton as my home city. If I lived in Copetown, we'll say Hamilton's my nearest city. So I put Copetown, then nearest city would be Hamilton. But seeing as I live in a city, my nearest city is the city I live in. Okay, you don't want to pick another city because when somebody's searching out nearest cities, you won't show up. Even though you live in Hamilton, if I pick nearest city Hamilton, which is designed to search in and around the city, all the bands in the area. So you definitely want to do that. If I was to put Burlington in there and then somebody went to Hamilton near city, I wouldn't show up. So you don't want that to happen. Now, password, you can see it tells you all the things you need to do with your password, and we have a test password for that. Okay, and notice they all turned green because I got the password. It's correct, it's acceptable. Now, if I press the wrong password in there, which I just did, you select I'm not a robot. Oops, see, it's telling you got the password wrong. So all I did was I added an extra number to the end of it. I'm not a robot. Just go back and fix it. I just did that to show you. And read terms and services. Now, you can't sit too long on this or it'll time out on you. So I'm going to sign up, but you want to read terms and services. Now, it's just sent a registration done successfully. Account activation link is sent to your registered email. So you have to go back to your email. That's why I said have your email open because you need to go to your email to activate your account. There's my registration email. Click on it, and there's activate my account. So all I have to do is activate my account, and it'll ask me to log in again. So just go, please log in. Just click on that, and you get the login page. Now we'll type in the test email. Test email 1 at musicmall.com. And password, our test password. And log in. Okay, now we're logged in. Okay, now it's asking us if we're human or not. Sometimes you'll get a drop down here from Google. It'll say that your password's no good. If there's a password breach or that. Ignore that. That's just because your password may be close to another password or something like that. It's not a big deal. Just ignore it. It's a glitch from Google. We're trying to get it fixed, but it didn't pop up this time. But a lot of times it does. Now, this here is not case sensitive. You don't have to put the capitals in if you don't want. GYM 867. And we validate that code. And now we can pick our membership. Now, as you notice, we're not subscribed yet. Okay, we have to fill out our manage profile information because you see there's no profile button here or anything, and there's no menu on the left. All you have to do is select membership and your manage account information. Now, manage account information is just your information you put on the registration form. So we're going to go back and we're going to select membership. Now, free member, like I said, absolutely free. It allows you to buy music and it gives you a protected music file. Your music you own on this site. You own your music. You don't rent it here. So your music file will fill up. And then when you do get a paid membership, your music file will transfer right along over. You don't have to worry about that. Your music file travels with you. Okay. Like I said, free members need to register in order to buy music. But when you do buy music, you'll have to use a debit or a credit card, and you're subjugated to handling fees and transaction fees from Stripe if you do that. But if you got a paid membership, you get to use the internal wallet, and there's no transaction or handling fees. So you're saving 30 cents a transaction plus 2.5 plus 3%. You're saving that every time you buy a song or two. That adds up real quick. It'll pay for the price of your membership, and you get 10% off when you join. So that's only $23.40, $26 per year, $36 per year for a musician, vocalist, songwriter, $50 one-time fee for a past band, $60 for bands, again 10% off, and $100 for labels, agents, and businesses. And theirs would be $90 when they join because they get 10% off too. Everybody gets 10% off when they join. Okay, so what we're going to do is now musicians, they need their own page so they can relate to the band they're in. They need to associate to the band they're in, so their icon shows up in the members section of the band's page. So when you go checking out a band, you want to be able to check out its members. And that's why musicians need their own membership. Oh, and also too to make their own income, because they can make an income off the side of the stage when they're at home on the weekends when they're not playing with the band. They'll build their own income and their own pension as they travel through. And if a musician plays in a number of different bands, he can associate to all of them. That way, when you find him, you'll see all the bands he's in. So that helps create the web. So a musician definitely needs a page on this site. Same with a fan, because it allows the fans to get together with the artists, and so you can search a fan's music taste in music. You might find a lot of your music from a fan that you happen to trip over that's got great taste in music that matches yours, and you always want to check out who they're searching for and who they're following, all that. So it helps create the web on the site. So we got past artists, $50. Much like TCM, we're trying to save old artists. If you had a band back in the day, get on here. It's $50 and you're on here forever. Okay, you can't sell music unless you buy a full e-commerce site. Artist Bands Comedy. This covers cover bands, all bands, comedians, and everybody gets an e-commerce site, whether you use it or not. Okay, and when a cover band finally does get their first album out there, boom, all they have to do is change from cover to commercial, which is a selection right on their page, and just upload their album, and away they go. They're already in business. One thing cover bands can do, they can record a live album, get your buddy to record you live on stage, and then cut all your original songs into MP3s, and then upload a picture. You're making an album cover, upload the picture, and then upload all your songs to it. Instant live album. Now, and then go switch to commercial band. Now you're in business. And I'm going to show you how to give that album away and make thousands of dollars off of giving it away. Yeah, that's really cool. Watch what's in it for me and make money. Make money is the most important one. That'll spell it all out, exactly how to make money off an album you give away. That is a game changer here. You're selling an album for $20. It goes out the door. You don't get another dime for it. And it costs you to make that album. Here, you can give an album away digitally, and it'll come back and pay you year after year after year, hundreds, thousands of dollars. It's incredible what you can do here. Okay, so, and then businesses, we went over that. Now, with businesses, we have categories. If we don't have your category, just select other. And then send us an email asking us to add your category, and we'll do that. Same with genres with bands. If we don't have your genre, just send us an email. Just select other or multiple if you're in multiple genres, and we'll fix that up for you. Okay, so we're going to sign up as a musician, because musicians, bands can sign up for free here. And I don't want to spend any money doing this test. So we're going to use a free membership in order to sign up and show you how to do a free one. But before we do that, let me go to musicians, vocalists, songwriters, and fans. These are the two you make money off of. Bands, businesses, labels, agents, they all sign up, and same with past artists, they all sign up with IMM. Okay, you can't make a commission off of them, but they can make a commission off of you. Well, everybody but past artists. Past artists can't make commissions. They're just past artists. It's just an archive. But bands and businesses, labels, and agents can make money off their referral code, but you can't sign them up and make money off of them. You make money off of fans and musicians. Musicians, vocalists, songwriters, that's where you get your commissions from, these two memberships, because that is everybody. Okay? So that's how you do that. So I'm going to show you how that works first. Okay, because this is the referral code one. So I'm going to subscribe here. It'll take me to the payment page. Now notice notice this. Congratulations, you just got 10% off. Thanks for joining IMM in green there. You saw that. Okay, that means the randomizer put a number in there, because I didn't sign up here on anybody's click or link. I didn't use anybody's referral code here. If somebody gives you a card, you use a referral code card number. If you take a picture, if they send you a link, you click on the link, then that member's code will be in there, and you can double check it too and make sure you got the right code. The code goes in there automatically. But right now I've just signed up randomly with the IMM without using another member's number or without clicking on their profile page. Okay, because every member's profile page has a sign up button on it, and I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. You can sign up with them. But for now, the site just signed me up with either a musician, a band, or a fan. That membership number belongs to one of our members. Okay, so that's what it does. That's the referral code. And again, all you do is highlight that. If you've got a business card, sign up with the person who introduced you. You have their number, highlight it, type that number in, and click apply. Okay, and then you get your 10% off. You'll still get your 10% off, but that member will get paid, and you'd want the same for you. So make sure you do that. So that's how the referral codes work. Okay, so we're going to go back to select membership up here in the top left corner. See, we still don't have our menu here yet. Okay, select membership. So now we've walked through all the memberships. Now I'm going to sign up with as a full e-commerce site, a band, comedians, artists. And here's the categories. Solo artist, that's a solo artist. Like if your name's, if you use just your name as your band name, you're a solo artist. If you're like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, you're a band. You know, if you're Drake, you're a solo artist. If you're Taylor Swift, you're a solo artist. If your band name is in the name of the band, then you're a band, okay? So you sign up there. Tribute bands are bands that just tribute one artist, not ones that tribute a bunch of different artists. Those are just bands. Novelty and other, magicians, hypnotists, things like that, all sorts of other entertainers. We list everybody here. Okay, superstars. Superstars do not get a referral code. Superstars, you will sign up in your category. You will not come to this site and use your massive fan base to line your pockets with our commission money. No, you won't do that. You'll have your fan base sign up with our members and give the commission money out to our members. You got your Ferrari, you got your mansion, you got your yacht. You don't need any more from us. We are allowing you to put your music on this site and get 100% back for it. You've never seen money like that before. And you got the big fan base, so you can make a lot of money doing that. Our artists don't have big fan bases, so they can't make their money that way. And we'll get your fans anyway. But if you try that stunt, our AI bots, our security bots are designed to look for superstars that pull that stunt. And you'll light up like a Christmas tree. We'll catch you and we'll delete you. And then we'll make sure you can never come back on the site again. We'll block your IP because we don't need you. Okay, we need your fan base. But like I said, we'll get them anyway. But we are more than happy to allow you to sell your music for 100% back. AI creators. Now, AI creators are what we call non-performing entities. They're people that create music with AI on their computers. You know the difference between a band and a creator. And we made your own category because it's an amazing thing. This new technology that allows anybody, like for instance, somebody crippled in a wheelchair that has music in their soul but can never express it because they're trapped in their body. AI allows them to express themselves musically. That is a beautiful thing. And AI creators, each one of these has their own separate set of search parameters. We search the unknown here, not by album. We search by album, name of artist, name of album, name of song, but we also search by what you like. And we are the only site in the world that does that. And that's why you need your own category, AI creators, because you're such an amazing thing. You're going to have a special way of searching you. You don't want to mix yourself up with the rest of them. You got your own thing going here. So you want your own category. We're giving you the respect. So stick to your categories, everybody. Comedians, self-explanatory. Comedians can, like I say, they can put their comedy up there and put albums up there and comedy bits, and it'll operate just like songs. Like 15 free tracks go out. There might be a couple comedy bits in there where people can find you. That'll help you find people. So let's go to select type. Well, we're already there. I'm going to sign up as a solo artist and subscribe. Now, bands can sign up for free here. We ask that you don't. We ask you pay the $54. That's less than it takes you to go to the McDonald's with the band. $54 for a year. And you can upload up to 7 albums right out of the gate. And it's only $35 for an extra 7 and an extra 7 like that. So, it's really, really inexpensive to get on the site. So if you can afford the $54, please do, because we need it to help market the site. Okay. We aren't corporately sponsored. We don't have any sponsors. We just built this. I built this in my garage. Over a period of almost 27 years it took us, but 8 years of building, code writing, little bit at a time, because we just don't have the money. The big labels threw us out the door. They didn't want us to do this because they don't want you fans talking to you artists. 82% of the artists don't get paid, and we're putting you fans in control of those artists. We're letting you into that barn with search parameters that allow you to search by what you don't know. Because name of artist, name of album, name of song presupposes you already know who you're looking for. That means they're owned by a label. You don't get to look at the 98% of bands that aren't owned by labels. You don't get to see them. Even on Spotify, you don't get to see them. But on this site, you do. So watch Make Money. It'll explain how all that works. Okay, so we're going to select year 1 free. Again, they're not case sensitive. Okay, and here it says special platinum member draws if you use 10% off option. Yes, we make you a platinum member. If you're a band and you decide to pay, you're a platinum member, and we'll be able to give you special draws, and you'll get a lot of extra prizes and things like that for helping us out that way. And important, all band members need an MVS membership. I already said that that you all you musicians, you need your own membership to link to your band and earn your own living. Okay, so we've selected year one free. Now watch the menu over here. Well, maybe we won't see the menu over here change. I think we got to go through one more step first. We have to set up the profile page. So we're going to apply. Discount code successfully applied. Year one free. Absolutely nothing to join. So we go over here, click on subscribe. And now it takes us to our manage account information, and it'll slide up because that sits on top of manage profile, and you got to fill out your manage profile. The manage account information is just what's on your registration page. So you'll see this little ad as long as you're filling out. When you do both of the pictures, it'll keep popping up until you get down to all the manage information. So we're going to click OK. Now we're going to upload our profile picture. That's the little square picture, just like Facebook, and the cover picture is the long back one behind. So we're not gonna go to our computer and get our own personal one today. We're just gonna use IMM library because I want to show you the library. That's pretty self-explanatory. Upload from my computer, but select profile image from IMM library, click on that, and there you got our folders with a whole bunch of pictures in them for you to use. So today we're just going to use ocean. Okay, there's all the ocean pictures. We got a bunch of them in there. They're just default pictures for you to use if you want, and update your picture. It updated the picture. Now click on OK again, and we'll go down and we'll do the next picture. Upload from the library. We'll click on that, and we'll go to ocean again. We'll stick with the same theme, and let's select the blue water. And then we'll go down and we'll update that picture, and we'll get our little warning again telling us we haven't finished. Okay, and we scroll down. Now there's our profile display name. So this is the name of your band or your nickname if you're a fan, however you want your name displayed. We're going to call it Flipper and the Flippers. Okay, Flipper used to be a TV show with a dolphin that'd go around and save the day when I was a kid. It was a real cool. For those young of you who don't understand who Flipper is, it was a TV show. You can look it up on YouTube. Now, management type, merchant type. This is whether you're a cover or a commercial band. Do I have music for sale or not? If I don't, I select cover. If I have an album for sale, I select commercial. Like I said, cover bands can make their live album and get that up on the site, and then they come over here and they switch back. You can change anything here. Gender, male, female, mix, or other. Mix means you got boys and girls in the band, okay? That's all that means. Male, we're going to select male. I'm a solo artist. Main genre, we're going to say we're a rock band. Give it a minute to format so you can get your subgenres. And I'm just going to select rock again because we play all kinds of different rock. Okay, so that's your genres. Now, associates. This is where you associate to your band. Okay, if your band's already on the page, you want to send an associate request to them, you select yes. And then another window will open and you type in your band name as it appears up here. So if I'm a musician, I'd associate the Flipper and the Flippers. You know, if I got a band member I want to send an associate request to, I type in his name if he's got a page. And then you go into your main menu and accept that associate request. But right now we haven't got a main menu, so we're not going to do that. So we're just going to select no because our members aren't on the site yet. We're just signing up the band right now. So there's nobody to associate to until my band members get on the site. Then they can associate to me or I can associate to them. It works both ways. Okay, and a little pink dot shows up to tell you somebody's asked to associate. Now, instruments, you can search instruments on this site. So we're going to select guitar, saxophone, harmonica. Say I had a dobro guitar in the band. I'd also put dobro guitar, but you'd also want guitar in here separate for people who search for guitars. Then I put dobro guitar, steel guitar, whatever's in the band. You'd want to each one separately so that when you're doing the search, you don't miss one of them. Okay? So, and again, name, comma, space, name, comma, space. You can use an S on the end of some, like drums and keyboards naturally have an S, but don't use short forms. Spell out your instruments. That way, that's what we tell the artist to do. So that's what you want to do if you're searching the artist, because that's how we tell them to list them. Okay, age group. We signed up in 2000, so we're in our 20s. That's the average age of the band, not the individual, or the age of the, in this case, solo artist. Electric, acoustic, or do we play both? Well, we do both. We play electric and acoustic. Vocals, my vocalist is a male. None is instrumentalist, but we have a male vocalist where, there might be a guy who just plays in a piano bar, doesn't sing, he just plays piano. He'd have no vocals. Number of members, well, we'll just say we got 4 people in the band. Scroll down, years. How many years have we been at it? This goes to experience. When you search, this is all information that you can search on the main search platform. This allows you to search by what you like instead of who you know. What are we doing here? This is number of albums. Okay, we'll say we got 1 album out. Okay, label or not. If we said yes, if we do have a label and they're on the site, we say yes. Another window will open. We type in their name, that they got their display name on the site, type in the name, and then the icon will show up, click on it, and it'll link you to that label. You show up in their clients list. They'll be able to accept or deny you first. It works just like associates. But today we're going to say our label's not joined yet, but we do have a label. So we say yes, but not register on IMM. But today we're just going to say no, we don't have a label. Agent or not, exactly the same thing. We'll just select no. Okay, musician. This is all for search parameters. Somebody's looking for a musician, and that yes. Vocalist. We'll say yes, we're a vocalist. Songwriter. Yes. Do you make original music? Now, those may sound like the same 2 things, but there are instances where these 2 don't work together. Okay, so we're just going to say, yeah, we make original music. Yes, we do. Okay, I might put songwriter, but no, we don't make original music with the band. I'm just a songwriter on the side. But 99.9% of the time, it's yes, yes. Okay, brief description about band. Now, we're just going to type in here, AT, great artist. A bit of a narcissist there. But you type all about yourself in there, if any awards you've won, all sorts of stuff. I'm Métis myself. So I type in First Nations, Aboriginal, Batchwan Ojibwa. I type that stuff in there because that's how people might find me. Anything you think of that might describe you and how people might use to find you, or any keywords you want to try to get into your narrative. And if you can't get the keywords into the narrative, just write them at the bottom. But this is what the keyword search searches. So you want to mess around with this and make sure that people are able to find you. Okay, video channel link. If you have a YouTube channel, you put the link in there. Your website link for hire, yes or no, or you might want to set a price. Yeah, we will work for under 1,000, 1 to 5, or you just say yes or no. So we're just going to select yes here. Social URLs, Facebook. Let's see, Facebook right there. Facebook.com search. You might want to put your own Facebook. I'll put my Facebook thing in there. I think I still have it saved. Yep, there we go. So there's my Facebook address. You go to your Facebook page and click on your homepage. Don't just click on Facebook.com. Make sure you click on your homepage on your Facebook so your URL shows up. Like for instance here, I'll show you. I'll just go to my Facebook here, enter, and you'll notice that my page will come up. Your computer usually defaults to your page. But you'll notice my URL isn't there. So I'd want to go over here and I'd want to click on just to get my URL. See what I mean? And then I highlight that URL, command copy, control copy, and then control V to paste it into the window. Let's go off of there and we'll go back to where we are. We've already put that in there. Same with TikTok, LinkedIn, all the rest. Secondary contact information. Enter email. We're just going to put admin@independentmusicmall.com. And we'll just put it, this is mandatory. This is so we can contact you if there's any problem with your site and we can't get in there and get your information, that we can, or it isn't working. Say you lose your email, we can't contact you, or we've got to send you a letter. That's what this is for. So let's just throw in 123 Nowhere Street. Then the postal code and all that, you'd want to put in street address and all that. But something needs to be in there in order to save it. Okay, now touring information. Okay, touring information is, if you miss anything here too, it'll show up in red and make you redo it. Where you can tour, not where you do tour. Where you're willing to tour, can or willing. Can is important. Willing is also important. Both of those things have to be. So if I have a password or a passport and I'm willing to tour globally, I'm willing to go out there and tour globally, I'd write that in there. I could still have a passport, but I'm not willing to tour globally. I'll tour my region, like Canada, US, or I'll just tour within my country. That's all I'm willing to do. So you can set those. No means, you're not touring at all. You're not working. Local, you just tour locally. You just do local clubs and that. It's pretty self-explanatory there, but it's where you can tour. So we're going to select global because I have a passport. Now, security questions. These security questions are a second tier, so nobody can take your money. If somebody was to get your password and your email address and log into your site, you don't want them cleaning out your bank account or donating it off to another member. You don't want them to do that. So this allows you, anytime you try to withdraw money or donate money, you have to answer your security question. So we're going to select security questions here. We'll go, what's your favorite pet's name? Let's select another one. What's my favorite food? And we're going to go in there and select, what's my shoe size? Now, a good security tip is sometimes answer security questions with ridiculous answers. Like my pet's King Kong. My favorite food is concrete. I have a strong stomach. And my shoe size is 87. No, I'm not bragging. Sometimes a real great security tip too is when you're dealing with security questions and passwords, if you have to write them down, you haven't got a good memory. You don't want anybody finding them and using them. So you use what's called a variation. Like I might put the number 23 after the first letter of every security question I answer, or after every password, I put it in my password. So I write my passwords down, but I have this one variation thing I always use. It may be a exclamation point after everything. It's up to you what you use, what the little thing is you do. But if somebody finds your passwords, they can't use them. I thought that was a great tip when it was a security expert told me that. I went, you kid, and he says never use more than 3 different passwords because you always get 3 guesses. So that's a couple good security tips. So we've done that. Now we'll save. Now once we save this information, watch our menu over here on the left. Boom, there's our menu. Now the menu allows us to fill out the rest of our profile page. What we've done is we've set up all the information in our profile page, profile information. So we're going to go up here in the right-hand corner is view profile. Just click on that. It'll show you your profile. Test to make sure everything's right. And if you notice, this menu is defaulted to info. That's the information we put. So it's all right there. You can just, at a glance, you can see all about this artist. You don't have to go jumping around to find out things because it's all right there. And then your albums is where your albums go, solo tracks, your timeline, your members and associates would be in there when they associate to you. Your label would be in there. Your agent would be in there. Your gigs, your upcoming shows would be in there. And you add all this stuff. And same with your intro video, your best foot forward, and all your photos that you might want to put here. You could even use your image gallery to put advertising in there, sell advertising. Put it in there. Gino's Pizzeria might be in your town and they bought advertising off you. They gave you $50 for the year to have their advertisement there. You can use that until such time that we get advertising added. Now, if you scroll down here, you'll see there's a QR code. This is great for bands and that. You want people to sign up with you. You can just open your phone to your profile page, scroll down to your QR code, and you can kiss phones with somebody, and all your information and your code will go over to them, and they can sign up with you. Bands can post this on a piece of paper and put it all over the hall they're playing in, so the fans can just scan it and get all their information and their code and sign up with them. It's really cool. It works really, really well for signing up new members. So now, if you want to get back to your password or to your dashboard, as you can see, all the information, your main information's up here. There's your code. There's no sign up button here. Remember the red sign up button I was telling you about? Because we're logged in. Okay. If we're not logged in, then you'll see the sign up button. And I'll show you that before we actually end this thing. Now here's your follow, share, like buttons. If you like bands, like and share them and follow them. The follow works great if you're searching, but go to the search page. It'll explain to you how you can use follow when you're researching bands. Like tells the data and the labels, how many fans are going each band. So you definitely want to like any bands you think should be signed by a label and are that good. You like them because that tells the labels who's who. Now up here, every page has a read instruction button. Just click on it. There's all the written instructions. Instead of watching this video, you might just want to go to that. Top right corner, Click on your name. That's where everything is. Top right corner. My dashboard. Takes you right back to your dashboard. And here's where you upload your performance video. Here's where you upload your albums and tracks. You manage your customers. Sales history. It'll total all your sales for you. This does everything. Your wallet. Your commission history. It's a great thing to follow your commission history because it tells you where your signups are coming from. So it tells you whether the pitch you're using is good. Your My Music and Comedy file. Let's click on that. There's your 15 free tracks when you signed up. Right there. All you have to do is play 30 seconds at a time. Okay. You can set your playback speed with them 3 dots. Oh, keep it on normal. Only plays 30 seconds at a time, then it stops, and you can play another 30 seconds. So you can still listen to the whole track, but just not all at once. And there's your download button. And there's your delete over on the right-hand side. Any of the free tunes that you got, if you don't like them, you can delete them. Okay? And every time you renew, you get another 15 free tracks. Okay? And there I turned on a song, so it's telling me to hear in full, please download track or album. Okay? So there you go. That's your music file. So let's go back up to our manage profile information. You can change, there's your account information on top, manage profiles below. You can change any of this anytime you want. Okay. Now, the first thing you want to do, now you got your profile page all done. First thing you want to do once you checked out your profile page is go up here, go back to your dashboard. Like I said, everything opens in this window. There's lots and lots. Every one of these things is important to your functionality of the site. Okay, so over here, the first place you want to go is referral code. Second you join, go here. Okay, scroll down, pick one of our ads. We got 16 different ads you can pick. You might want to flip them up and move them around as you post one this week, another next week, and then you'd pick one. One's already selected down here. Bottom one, you may want to select another one. So you just select the one you want to use, click yes. Image changed successfully. Okay. So it's changed. Now, if I go and click on Facebook, I have Facebook. It'll automatically go to my Facebook page and it'll post the ad. But you have to post it first. Just give it a second upload. And you can do a pitch up here. Now, we recommend that you put your code in up here. Even though your code's embedded in the ad, put your code in here. Say, hey, everybody, sign up with me. Here's my code. Make sure it's the right one. If they click on this ad on your Facebook and they go and join, your code will be in the window. Okay, when they get there, they'll see it's the same code. But if for some reason they click on the ad, go to the site, and then click off and come back to the site, at least they still have your code number and they can use it. So you can put a little sales pitch in up there too, and just click share. It'll go out over your social media, repost every few days. You get 10 signups, you got your Spotify paid for life because they're all going to get 10 signups. That's Spotify for life because we pay on renewals too. So everybody that signs up with you works for you. Nobody ever got rich working for themselves. You get rich by having hundreds of people work for you. So the more people you sign up, the more people they're going to sign up. And that's how you get the big money. If you signed up just 100 people going to concerts and that, it might take you a little while to get it done. They're all going to go out and sign up 100 people. And if they do that, there's 10,000 people paying you like $250, $3. That's $25,000 to $30,000 a year for the rest of your life. Where else are you going to get a job for $23.40 that can pay you like that? Nowhere. That's where. So watch Make Money. It'll explain all that. Okay? So that's how you, oh yeah, I wanted to show you the one last thing is we're going to log out. Okay, and we're just going to scroll down and click on one of the members icons. We'll go to Michael here. Click on his, there's his page. We're logged out, so you see sign up using referral code button. You can click on that, and you get a registration. That means he'll get if you have a friend on the site, that's the way you do it. You go to your friend's site and click on that button and sign up, and you'll sign up with them. Either that or type the code in. As you can see, Michael's got his video here. You know, his best foot forward. I got the sound turned off. Actually, I got my headphones plugged in, actually. Image gallery. There's some images, code. As you can see, just click on view all. It'll show all the images. Just go back to the profile. And you can write underneath the images. You can write little descriptions in that. So there's your sign up. Let's go back to our homepage up here. Your main menu's up here. The super search is the kitchen we all shop in. That's where you find all your bands. Go watch the super search. This is how you search by what you like instead of who you know. That is so cool. And again, here's how it works, how search works, or you can watch the video. So everything's right there for you. Thanks for taking the time to watch the sign up video. I know it took a little while, but there's a little bit to signing up. And have a great day, and we really hope this tariff proofs your house, and make sure you can put money in. Oh, and if you know anybody on disability welfare, those people, get them onto the site. They need extra cash. Homeless people too, they all have phones. Let's get it spread out there. This site was designed to lift the whole country, the world, up on its feet. Because music, there's billions upon billions upon billions of dollars out there trading hands. All with the 2%. You imagine what we can do with 98%. Hundreds of billions of dollars out there. There's no limit to how much you can make here. So go watch Make Money, go watch What's in It for Me, and watch all the other videos to teach you how to use this site properly. This is a tool. It's a living, breathing thing. This isn't somewhere you put your music and you sit and wait for sales. This, you work. You got to pitch your crowd. You're not going to make any money on music sales because you don't have a big fan base. Only superstars do that because they got the labels to push them and put them on radio and get them heard everywhere to build a fan base. Here you make your money off your memberships. The only way for you guys to get ahead was to own your own DSP download site. That was the only way. That's where all the money's going. So we had to have our own. This is our own. This is our house. We all live in the same house. We all shop in the same kitchen, and we all do business with each other directly. There is no in-between guys here. And this site collects the data, and we sell the data. That's in the basement. Watch the Make Money. It'll show you how much. It's insane, all the different ways we pay you on this site, not just the referral codes. So remember, it takes a little while to get your first one signed up, but you can do it 100 different ways. So watch Make Money. It'll show you how to do that and how to make yourself rich. It's as simple as that. And I'm not kidding when I say rich. You can literally make $1 million on this site, and it doesn't take much to do it. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the IndependentMusicMall.com.